everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I want to wish you a warm welcome, and if you're returning, I want to say thank you for your support. Now in today's video, I will be showing you guys how to make the most delicious chuck roast beef in the Instant Pot. This is going to be so amazing, but before we get started, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. And guys, please don't forget to like, share, and comment on the video. Now let's jump right into it. Okay guys, so let's start by seasoning our meat. Here I have about 4 pounds of chuck roast beef. I did wash it and pat it dry because we need it nice and dry for this recipe. I will be using some garlic and onion powder, meat seasoning, complete seasoning, Sazon seasoning, black pepper, seasoned salt, and paprika. I also have some mustard oil, but you can use any oil of your choice. So what you want to do is combine all of the seasonings by mixing it really well. Then we'll reserve about 2 tablespoons of the seasonings for later. We will then add the oil to the meat and we will generously coat the meat with our seasonings. Once the meat is nicely coated, we'll let it sit and marinate for a few hours. So here are the other half of my ingredients. I'll be using some onions, bell peppers, I have carrots, potatoes, tomato sauce, I have beef stock, I'll be using some Worcestershire sauce, brown braising sauce, garlic, I have brown sugar, my leftover seasoning, and I have some flour and some thyme and rosemary. Let's continue. In a preheated pot, I did add about 2 tablespoons of oil, and what we'll be doing here is searing the meat. We'll sear the meat first before moving on with the next step. So you want to add the meat to the pot and allow it to go for about, let's say, 3 minutes on both sides. So after 3 minutes, you want to flip the meat and allow it to cook for 3 minutes on the other side. It is perfectly golden brown, and that's what we're looking for. Now I did realize that the meat was super thick and the sides of the meat needed to be brown as well. So I flip it on both sides and allow it to become golden brown on all sides. So I did preheat my Instant Pot to the saute setting, and I've added some oil in there, and now I'll add my onions, peppers, and garlic, and I'll allow them to go for about 5 minutes. So after about 5 minutes, we will now add our tomato sauce. We'll add the chicken broth. We'll add our brown braising sauce or Worcestershire sauce. We'll also add our leftover seasoning. We will add our brown sugar. You know, we need to balance things out, so we will add the brown sugar and we will add the flour. The flour is used to thicken our gravy, but you want to mix your flour into a slurry first. Mix it with some water, or you can mix it in the beef stock. Did I say chicken broth just now? I keep forgetting it's beef stock. So you will add your flour to your beef stock and make sure that it is, you know, dissolved. Then you will add it in here. That is used to thicken up the gravy. And we will let everything come up to a nice simmer. Then we will add our beef. So remember, once you add your beef, you don't need it to be fully submerged in the liquid because the beef will produce a lot of liquid here. And once the beef produces its own liquid, then you will have more than you need. So this amount is just fine. So now you want to set your Instant Pot to pressure cook for an hour and 30 minutes. This is a huge piece of meat, so it will take a while to be nice and tender. I like my meat super tender. So 1 hour and 30 minutes, then I'll show you guys the next step. So after 1 hour and 30 minutes, guys, this is what we are looking at. And it smells amazing in here. I must tell you, you guys have to try this recipe. Now, you see all that oil that's settled in there? We will use a paper towel to get rid of some of that oil because, you know, I don't like a oily roast or anything oily. So I will get rid of some of the oil by using the paper towel a few times. And once we've gotten rid of most of the oil, we will now go in with our herbs. We will add the rosemary and the thyme. At this point, you can taste to see if it needs anything more, and you can add it in. Then we will add our potatoes and carrots. We will cover this back and let it go for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then I'll be back with the finished product. After about 1 hour and 40 minutes, our roast is finally done. Now I will plate this up and show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, so this is how I make a super amazing chuck roast beef in the Instant Pot. It is so full of flavor, juicy and tender. I hope you guys try this recipe. If you haven't tried any of my recipes, please try this one. You will not be disappointed. Look at that meat, how it is so tender and juicy. And I did plate this up with some plain white rice. That is all you need. It is such a complete meal that you don't need anything else. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for me. I will be leaving all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good day and enjoy.